how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Ask That Podcast on YouTube. This is the 100 Most Collectible Comics from Wizard. This is 90 something. This is one of those where it came out, I did not grab it. But, thankfully, the local comic shop bought a bunch and they weren't selling, so he threw them on the... He had a rack. I love the way he did his stuff. His overstock. He had a 50-cent bin, and it was like 4 or 5 long boxes. He had a $1 bin, 4 or 5 long boxes. And then he had a shelf, and on the back of that shelf was magazines and comics that was like, you spend $20 at the store, you get some up there for free. Well, he always hooked me up. So, that's where I got my copy from. Let's open this up. Let's see what we got here. Got a nice, spirit cover. I don't know if that's Eisner or not. 93, was Eisner still alive in 93? I don't remember. Let's see. It says Eisner, 92, so yes. What's back? Y'all remember Wizard? There's Death. Alright, so this is going to be what their comic... Steve Jeffy, fuck Steve Jeffy, grading your comics. Okay. Couple little interviews. Do you remember your first Marvel comic? Not really. Honestly, I don't, because it's probably gotten for me when I was 3, and that was 40-something years ago. But just looking at this, I had that issue when Spider-Man got married. I had X-Force. I had Cable. I had Ghost Rider. I had that X-Men. My lights. Okay, here we go. Different kind of company. Come on. Where's the list? Get it? Oh, cool. An article about the Spirit. That's always cool. They did. I get Wizard. They did try to promote the Spirit a lot. Oh God, Riot in the Future Force. Man, I don't know why they brought Riot back. I guess because everything Valiant was selling really well. But I've got almost a full run of Riot after they killed off the original, and it just ain't good. Okay, dealer's picks for most important comics. You got for number 1, you got Detective 27, first Batman, Action number 1, first Superman, Eerie number 1 for horror. Okay, that makes sense. Detective, nothing really stand out. 100 most collectible comics. Number 1, Yellow Kid magazine. Ooh, little number 1. Funnies on Parade, Famous Funnies. I actually have an issue of that. New Fun Comics. New Comics 1, Detective Comics 1, Action Comics 1, Detective Comics 1. Crimson Avenger, okay, New York World's Fair, Detective 27, Motion Picture. This is the one, Motion Picture Funnies Weekly number 1. So first appearance of Submariner is supposed to be given out at theaters. There's I've never seen any definitive proof that it was. I really think these just sat. I really think these just sat somewhere for years and years and got discovered like in the 50s or 60s. Because there's just no proof on it. Superman number 1, Adventure Comics number 4. It's Sandman, the original, the Golden Age Sandman. Mystery Man Comics number 1, Blue Beetle. Marvel Comics number 1, First Appearance of Human Torch. Detective Comics 33. Oh, it's kind of the Batman origin. Okay, Flash number 1, that's first Flash and a couple others. Wiz Comics number 2, first Captain Marvel Shazam. More Fun Comics 52, first Spectre. Action Comics 23, first Lex Luthor. Detective 38, first Robin. Batman 1, first Joker and Catwoman. The Spirit. All-American 16, which would be the first Golden Age Green Lantern. Marvel Mystery 3. I think that is when... Yeah, so when Namor and Human Torch had to fight. Human Torch number 2, that's the first Toro. This Mickey Mouse magazine, volume 5, number 2. The first one was actually a comic book. All-American 19, Golden Age Atom. All-Star Comics series, first appearance with Justice Society of America. Captain America number 1, first Cap. Submariner number 1. Young Allies, okay. Pep 17, first appearance of the Hangman. Okay, Military Comics number 1, it's first, Blackhawks, I think? I've got, it came something after Military Comics. I've got an issue. Police Comics number 1, that's Plastic Man. Looney Tunes and Merry Melodies number 1 from Dell. That's just good book money. Classic Comics number 1. More Fun 73, which is first appearance of Origin of Aquaman. And I want to say somebody else. All-Star 8. First appearance of Wonder Woman. Detective 58. Penguin. Pep 22, first Archie. Animal Comics number 1, that's Walt Kelly in first Pogo. Crime Does Not Pay 22, first crime book. Wonder Woman number 1. 4-Color Comics number 9. It's a Carl Barks, so it's a Disney. Archie number 1 with Dynasty Comics and Stories 31. The second Carl Barks thing. More Fun 101. Superboy first appearance. Millie the Model. This is the one that kind of surprised me. Origin first appearance of Millie. Millie is perhaps the most successful of the working girl comics, a popular genre of comics in the 40s. Millie is so successful in fact that she's had several spin-off titles including Life with Millie, Mad About Millie, Model and More. Popularity of comics that aided women resulted in a proliferation of comics like Millie. I'd never heard of it, but there was a comic that came out from Star called Missy, and the ads like Asher, Mom and Aunt's about Millie, and I didn't know, oh, Millie the Model, yeah. Venture Comics 103. Eerie number 1's first horror. Christmas on Bear Mountain's first Uncle Scrooge. Crypt of Terror 17 is the beginning of the EC horror stuff. Detective 168. This is basically Joker's origin. Superman 76. Batman and Superman first team up. Mad number 1. Little Dot number 1. First appearance of Little Dot, Little Lotta, and Richie Rich. Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen number 1. Mad Magazine 24 when it became magazine size. Get around the comic code basically. Detective 225. First appearance and origin of John Jaws. Showcase 4, start of Silver Age, first Silver Age Flash. Venture 247, which is the first Legion of Superheroes. Flash 105, which is the first Flash in his own title for Silver Age. Action 252, first Supergirl. Showcase 22, first Green Lantern. Raven of Old 28, first Justice League America. Flash 123. The start of the multiverse in the DC universe. And in my eyes, what ended up hurting DC. The DC at various times decided they don't want a multiverse, it's too confusing. Oh, we want one now, we don't want one. And fuck continuity all up. I was, okay, was it 86 when they did the Crisis? I was like 11? I was 10, 11 when they did the Crisis on Infinite Earths. And I understood the concept of the multiverse. It made sense to me, and then they fucked it all up. Because they, like, ruined All-Star Squadron. That was one of the titles I really loved back then. Raven of Old 34's first Silver Age Hawkman. Showcase 34 first Silver Age Atom. Fantastic Four number 1, of course. Tales of Sonic 27 first Hank Pym. Fantastic Four number 4 first Silver Age appearance of Namor. Incredible Hulk number 1 first Hulk. Fantastic Four 5 first Doctor Doom. Amazing Fantasy 15 first Spider-Man, of course. Journey of Mystery 83, which is the first Thor and Loki. Fantastic Four 12 first time Thing and Hulk fought. Amazing Spider-Man number 1 first Spider-Man title. Tales of Suspense 39 first Iron Man. Strange Tales 110. First appearance of Doctor Strange. House of Secrets 81. This is one I kind of argue about. First appearance of Eclipso? Nah. I would have other stuff in here besides that. Avengers number 1, first Avengers team up. X-Men number 1, Creepy number 1. Avengers Force first Silver Age appearance of Cap. There's a book I'm waiting to see if it shows up in here because I would replace that Eclipso with it real quick. Daredevil number 1, first Daredevil. Amazing Spider-Man 14, Split, first Green Goblin. Strange Tales 135, first appearance of Nick Fury's Commander of S.H.I.E.L.D. Fantastic Four 48 was first Silver Surfer Galactus. Spider-Man 50, that's first appearance of Kingpin when Spider-Man quits. Yeah, I don't see it, man. Superman 199, first race between Superman and Flash. Doom Patrol 121. That's where they kill off the Doom Patrol. Green Lantern 76. That's the Denny O'Neil, Neil Adams, Green Lantern, Green Arrow run. Conan Barbarian number 1, first appearance of Conan in comics. Amazing Spider-Man 96, first non-code approved issue, the drug issues. Here we go. House of Secrets 92. I was like, that better be. That's way more. Look at these prices. $300 for a first appearance of Punisher. $600 for $175 for House of Secrets 92, first appearance of the Swamp Thing. Amazing Spider-Man 129, first Punisher. John Size X-Men number 1. First appearance of a lot of those X-Men characters. 150 to 175. Man, I don't even think nowadays you can get a really jacked up copy for under 100. And these were mint prices. 92. Shows you how much the market's changed. I mean, now we are looking at what? Almost 30 years ago. And the thing about it is, even if it's only 30 years ago, the market has changed so much, and a lot of it is CGC. Graded comics, which I fucking hate. I hate slab comics. I don't own any slab comics. I don't have anything that would be worth slabbing. I mean, I probably do. I go through the I'm probably, yeah, I do have a few. I was just thinking I do have a few, but I just don't do it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 1, $600. And then we just got the back. I look, man. Shows you how big. Okay, this is 90, 93. Look how big Death was. You know, Vertigo. It just started, and they were selling the hell out of it. A little damage. What did they do? Got a little bit of damage on that. That's got a fine. Okay. I'm gonna slide this back in the back. That's a cool little. I remember having it, reading it. I was like, I wanted some more magazines to read, so I got it. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Remember, if you did, give me that thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, all the other bullshit. Talk to everybody later. Bye bye.